Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we are going to be talking about the vast majority of this market, specifically about why I believe that crypto is the largest opportunity ahead of us, and why I believe that the banking sector, the traditional system, the players behind it are trying to kill crypto. So with all of that in mind, let's jump in to this tweet here from Bitcoin Archive. It did get posted over on the 23rd, but we do see Justin Starling Bank bans transactions to Bitcoin exchanges and merchants, saying they are high risk and heavily utilized for criminal purposes. Only card payments banned for now. And also, the funny thing about this is the fact that, they are banning crypto because of this illicit use. What about fiat? Fiat is utilized for money laundering as well. I got tagged over in this post from Crypto Advisor the other night, and we do see, so there's no financial crime in traditional banking system. Ever heard of money laundering? Maybe close down all your services just in case. This is such a short-sighted and ignorant stance to take, whether you like it or not. Crypto is the future. And here we have from Starling Bank. This is a customer saying, Starling Bank, have you stopped deposits to Binance, the global Binance platform, not just the UK one? And we do see, hi, at Starling, we constantly review our position in relation to financial crime. We consider crypto activity to be a high risk. We've taken the decision to prevent all card payments to crypto merchants and to implement further restrictions on outgoing and incoming transactions or transfers. So we do see you're going to decide where I could spend my money. Yeah, this is the biggest problem with the banking sector. A lot of people think that, CBDCs are going to come in and control whether I could spend my money and do this and do that. They are already doing this. These banks are not to be trusted. These banks are complete garbage. I tell you guys all the time that I don't even hold much fiat in my bank account because at the end of the day, you can never trust these centralized players. They are not here for you and me. They are making money piggybacking off of the backs of everyone out there that are doing transactions. This is why I focus on what Ripple was doing with XRP. Why do you think Ripple was targeted by the SEC? Do you honestly think that Ripple is targeted because, XRP is a security? No, they want to stop these innovations. They want to stop these players in the space that are disrupting and shaking up the traditional banking sector. They are they are disrupting the fee base that these banks are eating up on a day-to-day basis. You go and look at cross-border payments. It's a significant fee for every single one of those payments. Trillions are moved every single day. When you go and disrupt that entire food chain, guess what? You put a target on your back. The traditional banking system is dead. I don't like it at all. I've focused on this many times, and we are seeing a big push from them back into crypto. They want to try to kill crypto as it's early in its infancy, and I've said this time and time again. We do see over here. Okay, I'm going to screen by Elizabeth Warren. This just got posted very early on when the SEC, announced around like the FTX situation, all that kind of stuff. We do see regulate crypto or it'll take down the economy. And we do see from Joel Katz, aka David Schwartz, it's not an awful position to work with. At least it agrees that regulations need to change and that it is important to get crypto regulation right. Yeah, sure, it is. But the funny thing about this is that they are not trying to say that crypto will take down the economy. What they're saying is that we need to regulate crypto or it will absolutely decimate the traditional system, and what we will see rise is a decentralized financial system where you and me have no control over our money on how we could spend it and things like that. The problem with this, to me, is the fact that they want to regulate crypto so that they can control everything. We need a full-on decentralized path with crypto and our economy. That way, you and me can spend our money freely. We don't need to rely on these banks that are banning transactions to crypto because they see and they are fearful of what crypto is doing. And right now, as everything is unfolding around the FTX situation, around regulations, things like that, I want you all to understand that these individuals like Elizabeth Warren are terrible for the space. They will continue to tout that we need regulations, regulations, regulations. In fact, just recently, I seen a few things coming out around crypto with the FTX situation. Here's Fed's bar concerned about blowback to financial system from crypto. Like, you can't make this stuff up. Like, this is days after the FTX situation actually happened. And we do see we're concerned about the risks that we don't know about the non-bank sector. That includes obviously crypto activity, but more broadly risk in parts of the financial system where we don't have good visibility, we don't have good transparency, we don't have good data. All of this is fixed by crypto. Like, you honestly cannot make this up. And that's why they want to regulate. And the funny thing about this is that when we looked at the value proposition behind DLT and crypto, it ultimately solves a lot of the inefficiencies within the financial system. We do see over here from Sam Bankman-Fried, did financial system a favor. Literally, they are saying that he did the financial system a favor by, pretty much saying, oh, hey, look I'm going to spend a whole bunch of my customer funds and, do the financial system a favor. No, that is not what happened at all. What he did was absolutely criminal, and he needs to be put away. I would argue for life. And again, when we look at a lot of the things happening around the FTX situation, to me, I think that this was all one big play. I've talked about it many times. The problem is what will happen after the fact. We do see over here from Market Radar. Nonsense like FTX is what speared FINRA years ago. Just wait for what's coming. Exchanges only work if you can move funds on and off. Again, this is why I focus on what Starling Bank is doing. Via the already regulated banking system. Think about it. We're talking USA here. Seen as having the best market regulations. Others will follow. Before you give me the FTX US blasphemy, realize that this was their leg into the United States. Same as Binance US. Outside of VPNs, access to these exchanges are deemed impossible. They need different entities for US. Why? Think about it. Do you see a Coinbase US? Ultimately, the only thing you could do is cold storage. If you believe in the space, cold storage shouldn't be an issue, should it? Not your keys, not your crypto. Some key phrases I've seen or I've been seeing that I think make sense is that if your exchange has to own a coin or your coin has a CEO, get out. And this was in response to what we've seen from Joe Biden calling for global Bitcoin and crypto rolls after FTX collapse. And a lot of people were definitely concerned about what was happening with this because everything is going to be, it's going to be a manipulation of the events and say, okay, yeah, the FTX situation was all because of crypto and crypto is extremely harmful. You got to stay away from crypto, this, that, whatever. But the problem here is not the fact that crypto is bad. It's the fact that when we look at what crypto is doing and when we look at the players behind crypto, these traditional financial players realize the value behind crypto. In fact, I seen a thing from the World Economic Forum. Now, we know that the World Economic Forum is probably one of the largest names around everyday life. In fact, if you wanted to go look at their partner list, you can go and look at their partner list. They are a big connection to massive financial sectors. For example, if we go over here to filter by industry and you look through the banking and capital markets area, you can see, or sorry, let me go to partners all. Here's all their banking and capital markets players that are a big partner of theirs. You do see Barclays, Bank of America, Bank of China. I mean, like, these are every single major financial institution out there around the banking and capital market scene, including PayPal. And of course, yes, you do see Ripple there because Ripple is a major partner of them. You also see Visa, Western Union, etc. And these are just some of the major partnerships that they do have. You can look through all of the other ones here in terms of like health and healthcare, all that kind of stuff that we've talked about will be disrupted by crypto. It's very significant. But with all of this in mind, they have a ton of other major partnerships. You can look through all of them. I mean, it's a massive list. The reason why I bring this up and the reason why I talk about this is because when we go over to the blockchain sector on the World Economic Forum's website, we do see helping digital ledger technology reach its full potential. The World Economic Forum is committed to helping ensure that blockchain security or securely decentralizes the transfer of information in ways that reduce corruption, increase trust, and empower users. We aim to work with partners and members to guarantee that everyone, including the most marginalized members of society, can benefit from both blockchain and the cryptocurrencies that are potential gateways to new wealth creation. And when we look at a lot of the things around this, if you scroll down, you can actually see that they have the big picture here. And you do see transformation map, blockchain, fourth industrial revolution, and innovation. And at first, here is the blockchain, the global issue blockchain. And we do see blockchain can enable greater trust and transparency through decentralization, cryptography, and the creation of new incentives. Best known as the digital underpinning of cryptocurrencies, it has evolved into a foundational technology with promise in many areas, while the financial sector is investigating it as a means to replace expensive and inefficient payment systems. It could also reshape supply chains. And this goes on to mention a ton of other things around the innovations behind it and how it could fully disrupt a lot of things. Now, I am not going to sign up and pretty much look into all of this research down here just because I don't really care to. What I want to look at is everything around blockchain, because as we look at blockchain, everyone always looks at finance. The thing here isn't just finance. Remember what I told you guys about how crypto will bleed into everyday life. Yes, that's already happening. Look at everything on this board here. You do see everything. So blockchain is at the forefront, and we do see the big ones: blockchain security and interoperability. We do see tokenization and digital assets, decentralized governance and new models, blockchain and digital identity, smart contracts and automation, blockchain and cryptocurrency climate impact, blockchain and leveraging data, blockchain policy, regulation, and law. And this is going to bleed into every single thing. You can click on everything here. Here's health and healthcare. Again, you can see everything around this. This is all happening through blockchain technology. Everything within this is going to be fully disrupted by blockchain technology. We talk about real estate. We talk about tokenization. Everything on this board is everything. Everything on a day-to-day basis that we utilize is on here. The Internet of Things, health and healthcare, insurance, agile governance, global governance, innovation, Switzerland, justice and law, financial and monetary systems. Like, this is the big one up here. Financial and monetary systems. This is what is the big focus point on this channel and has been for the longest time. This is going to be a big one because at the end of the day, this is bleeding into everything. Taxes, ESG, China, geopoliticals, or politics, trade and investment, the digital economy. All of this is powered by crypto. And we do see them breaking it down over here about how right now the current monetary situation that we are in, as well as the monetary system that we utilize, is a high risk and it is very inefficient. There's a lot of problems with it, and blockchain is fully disrupting it. And I really do think that at the end of the day, as everyone is focused on what the media is spewing, aka nonsense, no one is really focused on the bigger picture here. And that is cryptocurrency the future of finance? And this was a study back on November 11th of this year where they were talking about it. And in fact, a large percentage of the general public, 53%, believe that it is. And they did do a full-on study around this. They broke it fully down. And of course, here you guys have Brad Garlinghouse talking about balanced cryptocurrency regulation and industry regulator discussion. I do think that we need regulations. I think that it's 100% crucial, but I don't think that we need regulations the way that Elizabeth Warren is going to bring it, as well as like the Federal Reserve. Like, these are going to be the bad actors around cryptocurrencies because they want to control this market. They want to control this technology. I mean, think about it. At the end of the day, right? As crypto is ultimately extremely disruptive and it is disrupting the food chain around the current financial system, why wouldn't they want to control this market? It's a massive opportunity for them. And also, if they don't control it, guess what? They lose a large percentage of the fee base that they are already controlling right now. This is why I say, like, focus on the bigger picture here, which is the fact that, like, the current monetary system as we know it is being eaten alive by crypto. But it won't fully happen until we get these bad actors out of the space and we have regulations that are not only extremely innovative for the space, but it continues to help prosper what cryptocurrency is here to do. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, up to you all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. You guys are on this beautiful world. That's been Nick. Peace out, guys.